Hi there, this is Jenny Walker from DigiGoods and Printables ELA. Welcome to Argumentative Essay Writing, segment number 7, Counterclaim and Rebuttal. Here's what you need to know. Another word for counterclaim is counterargument. Some people separate these words with a space and some do not. Both are correct. Giving a counterclaim means to acknowledge the opposing claim and then counter it or disprove it. Interestingly, few people agree where to put this paragraph in an essay. I personally like to put it after the body paragraphs because I think it's more natural to present the body paragraphs directly after the thesis statement. I also like to put the counterclaim in the introduction sometimes. But for this essay, we're going to put the counterclaim paragraph after all of the body paragraphs, right before the conclusion. So in the counterclaim paragraph, you will identify the opposing claim, refute it or dispute it, and then state why your argument is stronger and why their argument is illogical or wrong. To reiterate, counterclaim, aka counterargument, is the part of your essay where the main opposing claim is acknowledged and discredited or disproven. To discredit the claim, you write a rebuttal, which is where you make a statement or two about why the opposing claim is wrong, why it's illogical or silly, or just incorrect. It might seem strange to point out the opposite of what you're trying to prove, but it's actually very important and it's a smart technique. Here's why. Providing a counterclaim allows you to discredit the opposing viewpoint that the audience was probably already thinking about anyway. Shows that you are well educated on the topic, and it makes your own argument seem more valid because it shows that you understand both sides of the argument and still stand behind your claim. In other words, it shows that you have researched all sides of the argument. That makes you smart. Make sure to watch this really good video on counterclaim and rebuttal. I promise you'll like that. And here is an example of counterclaim and rebuttal. This example is highlighted to show you the pieces. So we have the counterclaim, opposing fact. I put a transition, a rebuttal, and then my claim. Okay. Some believe that students should attend school all year long. They say that the learning gap over the summer months, They say that a learning gap occurs over the summer months and students lose information they had gained during the year. Transition. While there may be a smidgen of truth to this belief, it discounts that students also learn valuable things that can't be learned in the classroom. A far greater concern is that year-round school causes students to miss valuable information. So you can see here that this counterclaim shows the opposing fact, the transition, the rebuttal, and then my claim, why my claim is stronger. So in the interactive portion of this workshop, this is broken down and it shows you how to transition into your counterclaim. Here are several transitions and you can just steal these. You can use the ones I have already created. A great place for a transition or transitional phrase is right after you've given the opponent's claim and right before you refute it. This helps the reader connect the ideas that you're presenting. Think of them as bridges from one idea to the next. Without them, readers have to stop and think about what they're reading, and it won't flow well. So you got, however, while this may be true, on the contrary, after all, nevertheless, otherwise, on the other hand, though, yet, and but. And these are just some. You're welcome to come up with your own transitions between your counterclaim. And just below that is your slide to create your own counterclaim paragraph. Here's the space for you to write and follow these guidelines along the sides to help you remember what goes in your counterclaim paragraph. And that concludes this section of argumentative essay writing. I'll see you in the next slide. Teachers, make sure to follow me on Teachers Pay Teachers, where I give away freebies, alert you to sales, and 50% off new products. Also, click on over to Facebook and find us where we discuss all things digital learning. See you next time.